go ahead and give us your thoughts on the game and a big win, kind of a historic win in your program's history.
I think it's a great win. They're an awesome football team. Won the conference up there last year. Went undefeated in their conference, and for us to come be able to step up and beat the conference champion of the Northwest, that's an outstanding win for our football team. Knowing that the credible quality of football program that they are.
Oh, yeah. So this is really for anybody. Just how did it feel to, make a statement knocking off one of the best teams in the country, like at home in front of all your fans?
Go ahead,
Dillon.
It was expected. It's a great win, and it feels great to win like that. But it's what we knew was going to happen. It's just a pat on the back, but just going to the next game, we're going to celebrate our win like we need to. But we're just looking forward to the next game now.
Jonston, go ahead and take it too.
It was awesome. I've been imagining this night for a while, and it was as awesome as I imagined. Defense played great, and it was a lot of fun.
We want this to be a very difficult place for people to come and play, and so it's something that we just have to work at.
Yeah, so this is more for either Jonston or your coach. You and Reed were splitting time most of the game. So how did that factor into the offensive game?
You want to start?
Sure. So me and Reed were both switching off. He's a great player and provides a lot of good things to the football team. So we both bring different things, and it worked out tonight. It worked out in the first game. So.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult for a defense to have to defend two different qualities of football players, whereas Reed is more adapted to throwing the football. As you see, he's not the most grace person in the world when it comes to running. But on the other side, Jonston gives us a little bit of both. He can give us the throwing pop, but he can also give us the run down the field.
Hunter, obviously your first home game in a few years. So how was it being out on the field in front of the crowd, and what kind of emotions did you feel?
This was really huge. I mean, I've been looking forward to this day for, as you said, a couple of years. It's one of those things you always dream about and really work towards, but you don't know if it's really going to happen, and it did. I'm surprised I'm not more emotional. I guess it's just because, I'm just very business-like, it's just win on to the next thing, but I couldn't be here without the team in this program and the whole athletic department. It's the support they've given me throughout this. If that was not there, I wouldn't be able to achieve what has happened. And I mean, I'm really grateful for everything they've given me, and it's awesome, especially knocking off that number 10 team. That's great, and just being able to contribute to this program in any way I can. It's been great.
Dillon, so I know you guys were missing South in the secondary, and they threw the ball a bunch. So how did you guys prepare defensively for all that?
We kind of prepare like we always do. It's really expected of our defense that one man goes down, the next man's got to be ready to go. So we just prepare like we always do, and we try to give each other the best looks we can on offense or with our scout team, on defense with our scout team. So
Coach Almeida, you copy?
I think that next man's just got to be ready to go. Injuries happen. We miss out a lot, but we're a good football team either way.
Cal stepped up and played really well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Jonston, can you walk me through that play when you got hit over down on the far sideline?
It was a pass, and I scrambled out of the pocket, and I was running. I looked to my left, and I see the guy coming. He hit me pretty good, but it hurt for a minute, but I'm all good.
Okay. I don't have anything else. Do you?
Dillon, it seems you guys got to the quarterback kind of early and often. And he seemed a little bit out of rhythm for the rest of the game. Do you think getting to him and maybe not getting the sacks, but really just kind of putting the pressure on him early was something that really kind of propelled the defense throughout the game?
Oh, definitely. Our defense really strives to put pressure on the quarterback. That's how our defense works, and the more pressure we can put on them, the better our defense is, and that's just kind of the game plan every game.
And with Sal out, looked like they're trying to go over the top a lot, and it looked like you were matched on their slot guy quite often, running you down the field. That's probably not something we've really seen you do all that often, but you were there with a couple pass breakups. What was it like to get back in the secondary and make those runs?
It was definitely a new feeling. Not really used to doing that. Our coach likes to call our position glorified safety, so we just really get to blitz a lot, and some of the time we get to cover up man on a slot receiver, and this week that happened a lot. We definitely prepare for it a lot. It's awkward for me, but we just work at it every week, so definitely fun.
Coach, is that the matchup you're looking for right there, Dillon going down the field in the slot guy?
Oh, he may be selling tickets one night, and another night he may be running the football, or we may have him at wide receiver. Who knows?
Jonston, you had a couple plays, especially down in the red zone, where it seemed like everything broke down and you ran about 40 yards without leaving the line of scrimmage. Especially early, you had a scrambling touchdown that I'm not really sure how you got in still, but what did that do to the team to be able to kind of convert down there in the red zone and able to push it through? And I think that gave you guys a lead for the first time.
Yeah, definitely that's huge. We got to score in the red zone every time. So a couple of those. The first one was supposed to be a screen pass, and we didn't run the screen, so I just had to try and run it around, and it worked, thankfully. But it's always big to score in the red zone.
What's going through your mind in those plays where you're zigging, zagging, and all over the place?
Honestly, I don't.
Is it just one defender at a time?
I don't know if I'm thinking that much when it's going on.
A little bit of instinct.
Yeah.
Coach, when you see him kind of taking off, you see everything break down. A play like that where it's blown play and Jonston's still able to create and even get into pay dirt. What does that do for your team to lift the spirits and to keep momentum with you?
Well, Jonston is a tough guy. So simply doing what tough guys do, and when things break down, you improvise and you adjust. You make the best of a bad situation. And he's done that more than once last week, 2 weeks ago. He did a great job of running the football. So, I think the fact that he can improvise on a bad play when things break down, that's even better. So that's why the 2 quarterback system really worked for us.
That's all I got. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Great
you.
win.
One more thing.
Yep.
It's a party in the backfield, and you are invited.